Namaste and good morning to all. Welcome to the morning assembly. Today is Thursday, August 5th, 2021 and as per the Gujarati calendar, it is Ashadh Vad Baras. Please get ready for prayers.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् सरि सरि गरि ग प गरि सा प म प ग प म गरि ग म ग सा नि सा नि ध नि ध प ध प म प म ग रे नि सा कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं बैर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं बैर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम्
have 3 recitations on the theme of monsoon. The first one is by Jash Boghara from Pre-IB. He is reciting a poem titled Summer Shower by Emily Dickinson.
Summer Shower by Emily Dickinson. A drop fell on the apple tree, another on the roof. A dozen kissed the eaves and made the gables laugh. A few went out to help the brook that went to help the sea. Myself conjectured where the pearls what necklaces could be. The dust replaced in hoisted roads. The birds' chorus are sung. The sunshine threw his hat away. The orchards' spangles hung. The breezes brought dejected lutes and bathed them in the glee. The east put out a single flag and signed the fate away. Thank you.
The second recitation is by Nitika Thakkar from IGCSE Year 1. She is reciting a poem titled The Rain Upon the Corn by Ed Blair.
How sweet the music of rain at evening or morn, when the clouds with the trails that reach the ground passes over the fields of corn. Man's work is done. The toiling days of heat and anxious care are ended. The falling rain with music fills the air. How long and hard the fight since first was turned to the lifeless sword. Since first the harrow searched its way to pulverize each clod. How long since planting each seed, the sacrifice each morn, to keep the weeds from growing, where now stands the field of corn. Out from my window to the fields I cast a grateful eye. I see the raindrops falling down from out the cloudy sky. As they fall upon the fields, new hopes in me are born. From plenty wells when July rains fall on the fields of corn, fall on the fields of corn. Thank you.
The third recitation is by Kelvin Mathew from IBDP Year 1. He is reciting a poem titled The Rainy Day by Rabindranath Tagore.
The Rainy Day by Rabindranath Tagore. Sullen clouds are gathering fast over the black fringe of the forest. O child, do not go out. The palm trees in a row by the lake are smiting their heads against the dismal sky. The crows with their dragged wings are silent on the tamarind branches, and the eastern bank of the river is haunted by a deepening gloom. Our cow is lowing loud, ties at the fence. O child, wait here till I bring her into the stall. Men have crowded into the flooded field to catch the fishes as they escape from the overflowing ponds. The rainwater is running in the rills through the narrow lanes like a laughing boy who has run away from his mother to tease her. Listen, someone is shouting for the boatman at the ford. Oh child, the daylight is dim, and the crossing at the ferry is closed. The sky seems to ride fast upon the madly rushing rain. The water in the river is loud and impatient. Women have hastened home early from the Ganges with their filled pitchers. The evening lamps must be made ready. O child, do not go out. The road to the market is desolate. The lane to the river is slippery. The wind is roaring and struggling among the bamboo branches like a wild beast tangled in a net. O child, do not go out. Thank you.
We now have Tirth Shah from IBDP Year 2 presenting his reflection on one of his class experiences.
Namaste. Cultural Fest. The TGS Cultural Fest was organized in the month of February last year. All of us had to participate in any one of the performances. People chose from their areas of interest or strengths. The available activities were dance, singing, drama, mime, and a few others. I have a peculiar interest in drama and acting from childhood, and so I chose drama as my option. I have not participated in any such event in the past, and so it was a challenge for me. The act which we decided to perform was a scene from the epic Mahabharata. The scene which was selected by us was the one in which Duryodhan and Shakuni Mama insult Draupadi in front of everyone. I had some knowledge about the events in Mahabharata and about the characters and the roles in the historic play. This was a students-led initiative and we were helped by teachers. I did not have much knowledge about this, but I tried to act to my best of the ability as I had to find out more about the character, and also I gave my best and committed effort. I was given the role of Dhritarashtra, who was the father of the Kauravas. Though it was challenging in the beginning, as I was given the role of Dhritarashtra, who was the father of the Kauravas, and it was a role of a blind person. I practiced to ensure that my performance did not negatively affect the play. I was also happy with my performance. Cultural Fest was also helpful for me in knowing more about acting, looking at how other people were acting, and also it helped me make more friends. And we shared thoughts not only related to the play but also about academics, as the play involved our seniors too. We collaborated with each other and helped each other in bringing out the best performance. The rehearsal sessions tested our commitment but were also a lot of fun. Participating in the play also ignited interest to me in watch the epic and learn more about it. After the play and the cultural fest was completed, I watched the entire epic and I learned more about it. Overall, it was a nice event and I was satisfied with the role I played and my learning from it. Thank you.
We now have Khushi Pandya from IBDP Year 1 with a vocal and guitar performance on the song Scars to You're Beautiful by Alessia Care.
She just wants to be beautiful, she goes unnoticed, she knows no limit, she craves attention, she embraces unlimited, she prays to be sculpted by this other. Oh, she don't see the light that's shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we've made a blind, so she tries to cover up her pain. God rolls away. Discover girls don't cry after that face is made. But there's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars to you beautiful, we're stars and we're beautiful. She has dreams to be, and then we saw she's starring, you know, cover girl, the nothing she says. Beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit of hunger? I can go a little while longer. Your face away. She don't see her perfect. She don't understand she's worth it. Or that beauty goes deeper than the surface. Whoa, whoa. So to all the girls that's hurting, let me be your mirror. Help you see a little bit clearer. The light that shines within. There's a hope that's waiting for you in the dark. You should know you're beautiful just the way you are. And you don't have to change a thing, the world could change its heart. No scars to you beautiful, we're stars and we're beautiful.
Dhyana Buch from IGCSE Year 2 is next with a vocal performance on the song Runaway by Aurora.
And I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand. But when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands down. I had a dream I was 7. I saw a piece of heaven waiting impatient for me down. And I was running far away, would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive, I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were her again. It wasn't true. Down. And all this summer I've been lying, oh, lying in secret to myself. I've been putting sorrow on the farthest place on my shelf. La-di-da. And I was running far away, would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain, I can't lie, I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I got no other place to go. No, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore.
Vaasav Changani from IBDP Year 2 is next with a point to socho.
The point to socho for today is inspired from a project that we did as a part of integration of CAS with business management. The project was on the topic of social marketing on the issue of water scarcity. We investigated the nature and extent of problems related to water shortages in more than 30 countries that are at a risk of water crisis. Each student read and summarized one article to comprehend the issue in their chosen country and later worked on developing an understanding further. Individual learning, which included the problems and solutions, was shared during classroom discussions. Students individually designed and created posters to communicate the problems and solutions related to water scarcity. Though some solutions could only be implemented by policymakers, our focus was more on identifying solutions that were within our circle of influence and would be implemented by us as individuals at our home. For 5 days, we implemented one chosen method of saving or reusing water at our home and collected the data for the same. The methods included collecting and using water being filtered from the water purifiers, using water being drained out from ACs, using water used for washing vegetables, keeping the taps closed when not needed, for example during brushing, reducing shower time, repairing water leakages or collecting water from leaking pipes. The results were amazing. Many of us were able to reuse or save more than 10 liters of water per day through these simple methods. All it required was committed effort. 10 liters per day means 3,650 liters in a year. That too in a single household. Just imagine the impact if every household starts using simple methods to conserve and reuse water. Being consistent is critical. Many of us did this only for the duration of the project. What stops us from continuing? Shouldn't this become a habit? Do we talk about water crisis and take appropriate measures to save water during peak summer when the problem is evident? Do we understand the importance of water when we see an advertisement about saving water or watch news that highlights the crisis? Or do we become careless in our practice during monsoon when the problem is not as significant? A small step from your side can go a long way. Think about it.
We hope you enjoyed the assembly. Thank you and have a nice day.